All right, let's get into hell breaking open and the save year for the 2025 as at 11th hour is upon America, and the 23 anniversary is upon you of 9/11, and we're going into that 24 anniversary, and the 23 and 24 equals the 11, and the 2025 together equals the 9, and the twin 9/11, the Gemini Trump, is the 45, 47, the 9/11, the Abaddon mentioned in Revelation 9/11, who has the keys to the pit, and he's got you all locked up in the garden, is being sealed up. And when you look at this lake of LA Cough of fire that's being broke open from the map, it goes down to the waters. So it's as if that Hawaiian, that lake of fire has spread, that Maui. So as the dragon is coming to a rest at the end of the Chinese New Year in February, that's when the serpent arrives and all these things. That serpent's in the spine, and it rises up to the Adam and the Eves and these things are upon the earth as far as lights, and the kings in one aspect are going to be given that 1 hour to ride the beast, and the leash is being, it looks to be given to Kamala by maybe going over to California, and then Newsom, that noose, that lead, or that thing you need for the horse, that can be taken by Kamala. And the next 4 years, some of the things as far as the time projection and the matrix have been learning since the 2020 vision was given and was taken up into the highest spot when I heard the trumpet sounding that was mentioned in Revelation 4. These times are breaking open now, and the clock has been figured out as far as the 23, 24. I said in the beginning, Revelation 22 to the alphabet 26, 27 with the and sign, the DNA. On the flip side, the DNA corresponds with the RNA, which is a messenger for the light in the body. The light in the body is God is light, and we are the lampstand. So these things, neon light, can change the DNA. That's where the neon is the NY. The NY is the New York. The sin on the backside, the NYC, and that's the dawn's light. And the garden's growing dark. You have the Eric Adam, the AM Erica, and those things setting forth, and those things going on through the men. And as they go through the men, now he is the second coming of the Lord. Adon, Adoniah, that means the Lord. And now you're on the wrath, and hell's breaking open as he's coming, and all these things are coming, and he has the kings and queens set forth on the chessboard. And this is where it kind of doesn't matter that you know who he is, because as he has this over here wolf coming, he has this wolf over here, this wolf over here, and he has this thing set up for his thing. So the one that's as far as the Antichrist on the world stage would be the Elon Musk. That's going to be the Eve who has the access to the tree of knowledge and these things. And then that's the EV for the electric vehicle. But he's going to be seen as an Antichrist figure to the church and to the petrodollar or global system and those types of things. So the dawn can come on, and this is why he's doing the crypto stuff. This is why he's now talking about the North American Union stuff that's mentioned in 1999, which is the flip side of the 666 with the 1 on the back side. And that's where you got now, because he's coming back, and you're on the backside of the donkey as your primed Mary is ready to give birth, and that bleeding and the fleeting, and that fleeting is for that itches and the scratches and stuff. So as the dragon's coming and setting a landing pad, in a matter of speaking, this would be like a water dragon. And in order to put this fire out, we might need a wave, and we could see Japan Tokyo, and those things. Japan can have a major quake, and Tokyo breakdown in a way, and then break something off in the Mariana Trench, or however they work, or there could be a sub down in the Mariana Trench. But either way, Tokyo can pop off, or Hawaii pop off, the most high, that mountain, and cause a wave to flush out the wave. And then you see Trump and Newsom, they're doing fault lines. So also the Gulf of Mexico, I told you all these things way back when, but it's set for a quake. The east side of America with the Atlantic Ridge, it's been shaking, and it's set for a quake. So the spring break, winter break, the May Day, all these things are going together as far as a great time frame for that 25, 23, 24, 11th hour thing, because I've pretty much said from day one, the quake is coming in the 22, 23, or 24 years, okay? And the market crash and all those things. And now the things that I've been shown, and me and my wife, the past, since 2020, the things been in Ukraine and the borders and whatever that we've been shown, like, man, this is exactly everything that's been shown, and this can be unfolding over here. But the Red Dawn, the war with Dawn has to do what Dawn has to do, kind of thing. So this is where no one can do what he can do. So this is where he's coming in and trying to do that old global empire, that old bully on the playground and whatever. And everybody, all these countries have a brick in hand, and they're all going to come and smash that bull, okay? And everybody's going to find out they're a bully. And this is why they're talking about the bully stuff, and the Christians and the religious systems. All these people are just a bunch of bullies in a way. So all these things are just going to come manifesting. But the brick is in hand. The brick's being built up for the wolf. The brick's in hand for the Allah meat and shit, because they like to smash the head of the animals first and then slash their throat. Okay, so we got the fire and ice going on at this time in one way, and then that fire and ice can go on with Yellowstone or whatever. But all this, and then the Jimmy Carter in the holy place, okay, the Hollywood, the Lake of Fire, the LA Kafa Fire, the Lake of Fire, and the Hollywood, the Holywood. That's an abomination. It looks just like a bomb went off. That's an abomination in the holy place. At the same time, Carter is going in the tomb at the holy place, the cemetery, and the cement, the Lego, the people going, the I know it's not cement, but the cemetery, it sounds like cement, but that's the Lego auto man, the auto for the driving, and the Eve, the electric vehicle, and whatever, folks. So we're at these time frames that, if you've been following me for however long, this is what this has all been built on, and what we've all been waiting on in these time frames as this clock counts down. And those 10 days between the Trump's trial and the 10 days for the election are a begotten kind of days. And we see the cross, the 4/8 eclipse with the double cross in America, starts at the whatever thing, but and then January is a May, but this is a mayor kind of thing. But the mayor, the major, those kind of things have the OR for the organ. So this is where, like, that double cross, and these things are kind of lining up to where one can lead to another, and it spreads across the nation, and however, okay? And then the Gulf of Mexico quake, this is probably tying to, he's on the greens, the Greenland, and the Gulf of America, that Gulf hole in one. If you hit Florida, it will send a wave over the Gulf And Elon mentioned that it was hard to move water, so that's a perfect thing to move is the tip of Florida or the Keys. You got to shake the keys to get that car started in a way, or to get that. Anyways, either way, the Cuba, the Cub, the Russia, and all those things, the hurricanes and the China spies and the Gulf, the trench, the substation, all these things, the substation that we saw in Fort Worth, all these things are where the sub can be sitting somewhere, or they dropped something off, cement blocks with nukes tied to them, the C4, that kind of thing. That can be setting forth upon this nation. Trump has to come back and use a space force. So that's where the ETs and the drones and all this shit's coming into play and whatever. It's going to be some wild times, okay? So, it's been a long wait, y'all. This is... not like I'm just... ever since I was 14, 13, 14 and such, that's when I like really started understanding and asking and doing like basic math and just that's when it was just put in my heart to look for these times and to know these times. And